Hey guys, Drutter here. It's September the 26th. I think we all know that silver went from $40 to $26 in about 48 hours of trading. Um, that was interesting, and I'm noticing that there's a lot of people now claiming that they called it, even though they don't have a video or a blog post to prove that they called it, but they certainly did call it, and they knew it was going to happen. I'm not amongst those people. I did not call this, and I did not think this would happen. I said that I thought silver would come back to the high 37s, which would have been right about there. So that was wrong. Totally wrong. And that's why I don't claim to give financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I am a physical silver stacker, and that's what I do, is I stack physical silver, and I believe that a good time to buy is when silver's low. I noticed a lot of people talking about selling here. Okay. For me, the dips are for buying, not selling, but, everyone has their own opinions. Your mileage may vary, as they say. But today I just wanted to mention that we had 47 members in the Bullion Bugs room at the exact point, the low point of $26. That's when the room peaked at 47 members. We haven't had that many members in the Bullion Bugs room since silver was, well, $50. People seem to enjoy the volatility. That's when the room really fills up, is when it's volatile. But it was a good time. Da Vinci came in. He told us he's enjoying his new Bitcoin life. And yes, that is a direct quote. That's exactly what he said. So that's good to hear. Da Vinci, you're still a friend of mine. And I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying your life and that you're doing something that you believe in. So that's really good. Now, with this pullback, as I mentioned, it's usually a good spot to buy physical when the prices are cheap. But here in Vancouver, I'm hearing that there's a lot of people having trouble finding bullion. And I called a few of my dealer sources in the Vancouver area today, and some of them were saying that there is a limit on large orders or a possible delay. But for the most part, it does look like there is silver in stock in Vancouver right now, which is good to see, because we've had a lot of problems. Every time the price has dipped in the past, we've had problems getting our hands on it. But at this moment, there are maples, at least, in Vancouver, so that's at least a positive sign. This dip has only been, like I said, a couple of days old. We don't know what's going to happen if silver stays at this price. If history is any guide, we'll be having shortages again. But for now, there is, at some of the dealers, silver in Vancouver. And as for my site, CanadianSilverBullion.com, I'm still sitting this one out. I'm not going to be, my own personal stack, I am buying physical silver and putting that in my stack. For my business, I am going to see what happens over the next couple of days. So I don't have any products up on my site. I think I have just the Canadian silver dollars, junk silver dollars, pre-1967s, because I know what price I can get those at, and I know I can continue to get them in stock because I have a good source of junk silver. But as for the bullion, I'm just a little bit tentative right now. I'm going to see what happens with the price and see what happens with supply over the next couple days, and then I'll let you know. Those Cougars also are not in town yet for some reason. They're still not available. So I will have the Cougars up as soon as I possibly can. Really, that's about all I wanted to talk about, other than Occupy Wall Street, if you haven't heard, is still ongoing. The protests are getting bigger, the numbers are growing, the media continues to not mention it whatsoever. Even a lot of the alternate media on YouTube and so forth is not talking about it, and that's a real shame, I think, because we all said that when revolution came to North America we would join in, but here it is, and we're not joining in. So I hope that you'll at least check out some videos on YouTube at the very least about Occupy Wall Street, and maybe I'll throw up a clip after this of something that I saw recently that's going on. Now, what's happening today apparently is that the protesters have been served papers letting them know that they're not allowed to hang around Wall Street anymore, and that they are going to be violently, forcibly removed if they stay there. So that's kind of an ultimatum, and these protesters have been very respectful of police, very polite, very peaceful. There's been almost no damage or destruction that I've heard about, except by the police, and no violence except by the police, and no breaking of laws except by the police. So now they're going to take away these people's right to protest. And I seem to remember Obama talking something about protest recently. I think it was to Egypt. He said, if you don't let your people protest, you're not fit to rule. And something else about Libya, I believe it was. If you don't allow your protesters to protest, you're not fit to rule, and we will bomb you. And it happened. So I'm just sort of pointing that out. A little bit of hypocrisy there from the leader of the United States, or the supposed leader of the United States. Harper, I believe, is along the same lines. I'm going to leave you with that, but do please check out the link down below. I'll put a few clips from it up on the screen. It's an Italian trader who got on the BBC Live and kind of spilled the beans. I don't know if they'll be having him back on. Enjoy. Talk to you soon.
It's going to fall pretty hard because markets are ruled right now by fear. Investors and the big money, the smart money, I'm talking about the big funds, the hedge funds, the institutions, they don't buy this rescue plan. They basically, they know the market is toast. They know the stock market is finished. The euro, as far as they're concerned, they don't really care. They're moving their money away to safer assets, like treasury bonds, 30-year bonds, and the US dollar.
Can you pin down exactly what would keep investors happy, make them feel more confident?
That's a tough one. Personally, it doesn't matter. See, I'm a trader. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I go with what if I see an opportunity to make money, I go with that. So for most traders, it's not about we don't really care that much how they're going to fix the economy, how they're going to fix the whole situation. Our job is to make money from it. The Depression in the 1930s wasn't just about a market crash. There were some people who were prepared to make money from that crash, and I think anybody can do that. It isn't just for some people in the elite. Anybody can actually make money. It's an opportunity. I would say this to everybody who's watching this. This economic crisis is like a cancer. If you just wait and wait thinking this is going to go away, just like a cancer, it's going to grow and it's going to be too late. What I would say to everybody is get prepared. This is not a time right now to wishful thinking the government is going to sort things out. The governments don't rule the world. Goldman Sachs rules the world. The first thing people should do is protect their assets, protect what they have. Because in less than 12 months, my prediction is that savings of millions of people is going to vanish. And this is just the beginning.